nder sara Brikama kala mo ganduɗa aɗa waɗa business a yeeyat wala ka sodatɗo yetto Home Digital FM min balla on jeeyon business aji mon ɗi minen on dañani ko wayno radio talk show ngaron Home Digital FM jooɗoɗon jewtiɗon e yimɓeɓe kalonon hono business aji mon ɗi jaari so jiiɗi advertisement minen onin mbaɗana e kala ko ganduɗa ɗon jiiɗi haalan jama o den gande ko media o jogi fof nden ar Home Digital FM kalana clientnoɓe maɓe hoɗo gonɗa hono ɓe mbaɗata ha ɓe mbawma yetto through Home Digital FM continue business aji mon ɗi min jeeyana on ɗi e ko yaawi sayɗi hebde ko laaɓi waɗu call e 734 3125 wala 200 5770 620 1413 766 8394 Home Digital FM jettoɗe ɗon business aji mon ɗi jaha yeeso
mbadin Brikama Kulu wala mbadin Kombo Central Kulu wala fan safo mbadin West Coast Region Kulu ana dalol la nko ali lamoy nga kibar di madi alla mbe yalo ne mbe jamanol to miyalon ko mo bukatano electronic jorangol koma nsafale ko de nalka kolya kusudo nunje albaso la dame sanya alla kolya albantale katum bulli electricals and electronic shop mim felale Brikama sate kono police station o nyatilo no drone wolenata pour kal dahandi bulli electricals and electronic shop nga electronic jorangol wafijele minuka mutako wall fanol ceiling fans stand fan nga ketulo fana wafije miango kurangole ke samba nga fere kurangol fana sutale jele electric bol bi jele solar panel bi jele solar battery solar bol aning solar jorangol mu mu complete set wati adoptal fana bi jele satellite panel bi jele e-box receiver bi jele wall socket fana bi jele nko trilal bi jele pipe bi jele electric wire bi jele Bluetooth speaker fana bi jele na la fakala musical moye ay kulia idea television wala fana bi jele mimu jaman laban television wala mimu smart TV ti ala fa size wo size la nga remote control fana so mimu universal remote control ti wolon tele si fa o si fa sa tamandi nole nga mobile so do jele mialon ko pour kala karol fita ay sene set fa kam mala ko ni charge control fana bi jele nga inverter so le nko kanje asoneata mvelale Brikama sate o kono police station o nyati no trom ni du la fakiba senen so do je isen command no number tole 7370931 3902720 wala alsen commande WhatsApp 7102626 nko electronic jorango akendema a garantie lungo mialon ko ni asodo asitere bulu fo faw dula kilin dronemde bulli electricals and electronic shop.
كنت أعتقد أن هذه المهمة فوق طاقتي لأنني إن كنت أردت أن أتكلم عن المسيرة الطويلة التي سار فيها الأخ الكريم البروفيسور الدكتور الحاجي كيبا لاندين جان سوف يأخذ بنا الوقت، ليس فقط ساعات ولكن أياما، لأنها مسيرة طويلة وحافلة كلها خير وسعادة وعمل وجد واجتهاد. فلذلك حذرت من رئيس الجلسة من الإطالة في الكلام، لأن الوقت ليس في صالحنا كما قال، وعليه فإنني سوف أعتذر إن لم أغطي كل الأفكار وكل الحقائق التي اطلعت عليها على الدكتور البروفيسور الحاجي كيبا جان لفترة أكثر من 50 عاما، ولم يكن الاتصال منقطعا بيننا خلال هذه الفترة المباركة، ولذلك أقول وأعتذر أنني سوف أحاول الاتصال. Mr. Chairman, the proprietor of the foundation, Maktoum Foundation, the principal, the teachers, the students, the imams, Munir Ad-Dawa, Munir, the director of Dawa, the Islamic call, so the Islamic call organization. I would like to thank all of them, starting from himself, to the principal, the teachers, the students, those who have been able to be in attendance at this very important and memorable occasion. That is the send-off ceremony of one of the good sons of the Gambia, not only the Gambia but also Africa. I have been warned by the chairman that I should not go too long in explaining and expounding what I know about the man of this event. The man that this organization and the school decided to say bye-bye to him. First of all, I thought I should apologize because I really came, in my opinion, rather late. But when I saw GRTS here, I said to myself, Alhamdulillah, then I'm not too late. So I thank also GRTS, which is an eyewitness of what we are here for. The farewell ceremony of a man of welfare fighter for the good, not only for this school, but also for the entire Gambia and beyond. Like Keba Jangiledi has a versatile type of history. If you want to talk about his the history of his work, his life, Alai Keba Jani was a student of a majlis, and majlis means the center of the traditional education, which every type of education started from. Then from Al-Majlis, he became a student of a regular and formal education outside the Gambia, that is Al-Azhari in the Arab Republic of Egypt. There, Mr. Jai and myself first met, and we met there for the same purpose, the purpose of seeking education. And he wrote a book and called it Seeking to Succeed. And he has actually succeeded. That is why he was showing the way for the students and others how to succeed when you are trying to achieve any endeavor. How to succeed. If you follow that path, certainly you will succeed at the end of the day. Dr. Professor Al-Hajj Keba Janim, while in Egypt, was a pioneer indeed. He was an example for many others who followed suit after his arrival in Egypt. He was a mujahid in the field of education. He was an example. He followed the exemplary path to succeed. He was always serious in what he is looking for. Well, he spent quite a number of years seeking education in Al-Azhar, and you all know what Al-Azhar means. Al-Azhar University, I could say in modern sense, one of the first educational institutions in the world, not only in the Arab world, because it's well over 1,000 years when the Al-Azhar was established. Al-Azhar produced, like Mr. Jai, thousands, if not millions of educationists. Mr. Jai, a student, an educationist, and again, Mr. Jai is an administrator, because you cannot run an institution without having some knowledge of administration. He was a student, he was a teacher, he is an educationist, and he's an administrator as well. I really feel very delighted to be able to be in attendance at this occasion, because I thought, in fact, I was too late, I wouldn't be able to find anybody here, for instance, beyond me. So I also greet my friends and colleagues who are on my left here. I had worked with them for so many years at the Gambia Supreme Islamic Council, where I really felt proud of associating myself with them. I greet them all from the bottom of my heart, and I was really very, very, very happy that they too were able to be in attendance. I greet every one of you. About him, as I know him, I tell you, we'll be here for a very long time. One session will not be enough to cover the pages of his history, the history of his work. I found the chairman talking about what he has achieved in the Gambia here, what he has achieved abroad, especially in the Arab world. He's an Arabist as well. He did well in Egypt. He came out with flying colors. And Mr. Jan from Egypt came back here after several years He went to Sudan to pursue his master's degree again in education. So therefore, as the chairman pointed out, a teacher is always a teacher. So he continued this very blessed path. I want us to follow his example. He's very tolerant, educationist, religious, an expert in international affairs. He's widely traveled around the world. I want to advise his students that you try your best to be the light of your teacher, your principal, like Cheba Jan. I'm not talking just because I want to talk, but I'm talking about a bit of what I know about him out of experience living with him. So, Mr. Chairman, I really felt obliged to pause here and say, please, none of us should forget about the achievements and the service, the noble services Jani has rendered not only to your school, but also to the Gambia as a whole. He's a great man, he's a great teacher, very tolerant, and worked with a sense of fortitude and also a sense of patriotism, a sense of the belonging to a community which always needs his service. And I can assure you that Mr. Keba Jani, like me, in terms of the age, will continue to render his service not only to this school but also to the Gambia as a whole, to the colleagues, and we will not forget about you too. You will not forget about the director of the Monazama, that the Islamic Dawah organization, the Islamic Call organization, the director of that very important organization, and the good services your organization has rendered to the Gambia. We will not forget about it at all. You have been here in this country for decades. The organization has been in this country for decades, and it has been doing very good job, very good things that the Gambians, especially the youth and women, need. So I would say a big thank you for all that you have done, and I am rest assured that we will continue to provide the same service for the Gambians and those beyond the Gambia. And again, please do not forget about the good service that Mr. Jani has offered to this organization. I thank you all. I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
من لساني يفقه قولي. I don't think that I have much to say, knowing that my role at this moment should be only to appreciate and thank Allah in the first place, but to thank all those who are here borrowing the statement of my able chairman, the MC, of greeting our elders at the high table here and there, to avoid hurting or even anybody when we have already invited them here. But of course, there's no doubt that based on what Allah the Almighty says, وَإِسْتَعَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ لَإِنْ شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَإِنْ كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. That's why we are here, to thank Allah the Almighty, who is not in need of our appreciation or thanks, Because when we do it, it's coming back to us for an increase. It was only 2 days ago we celebrated the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who Hassan ibn Sabit described that wulidta mubarra'an min kulli aibin ka'annaka kad wulidta kama tasha. Khuliqta mubarra'an min kulli aibin ka'annaka kad khuliqta kama tasha. Hassan ibn Sabit is describing the Prophet that he has been created free from any imperfection, as if he is the one who asked Allah to create him in the manner, in the form that he is found. Allahu Akbar. For that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when I listen carefully of what has been so far said by our MC and our professional teacher, Ambassador, His Excellency, thank you for teaching us the personality of your colleague for a comradeship of 50 years. Can we say anything again? I don't think so. If we really want to be fair with the occasion, definitely you said it all. And Mr. Jan has been doing it knowing that his role model was لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ لِمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو اللَّهَ وَالْيَوْمَ الْآخِرِ. All what he has been doing is da'wah in the end. And that da'wah, you cannot do it perfectly, professionally, without taking the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be your role model. And that is why he was able to achieve what he achieved within and outside the country. So therefore, we really want to appreciate Allah the Almighty for giving us such a teacher that Mr. Jan, whom we are celebrating today, definitely, as my brother Sheikh Drame, former ambassador, mentioned. In fact, when I was coming to this occasion, I reflect back a statement I had from him, showing me a picture of people whom he were together in Cairo, in Egypt. And when I looked at the picture, I found my Sheikh, Ustaz Sheikh Balin Drabe, the late Sheikh Ahmad Cherno Balin Drabe, rahimahullah. I saw a picture of my Sheikh, my mentor also, Sheikh Imam Muazja Abdullah, rahimahullah. I saw another person, Imam Tafsir Gay, the former deputy Imam Ratib of Banjul, and others. I say, but these are my own teachers. These are who made me what I am today, apart from Allah the Almighty. So therefore, God gave me the chance to work with him as a board chair at this age. He was also a mentor. But we thank Allah the Almighty for what we have seen, for what we have gone through, and insha'Allah ta'ala, Allah will never. You see, that's why Mr. Jan is gifted. Look at the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is our role model, what he says. خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَالَ عُمْرُهُ وَحَسْنَ عَمَلُهُ. The best of you is those whom Allah gave long life that is accompanied with good deeds. He's above 80 now. Above 80s. Most of the life spent it in preparing children, in molding them, in preparing them to be effective citizens of this country, but effective Muslims, ambassadors of Islam wherever they go. That's enough. That's enough. So, teacher is a teacher. If I want to go with that norm, I will hurt you, and I'm the host. So loolu tax maa ngi am foofu waaye di leen sant li leen gërëm ci ñëw bi ngeen ñëw witnessal ñu lii. Directeur Mohamed Moumin dëgga kii moom nañ ko bàyyee yàlla rek. I heard you saying that Mr. Yang, out of dedication, out of hard work, out of commitment, with the support of the dedicated staff we have, with the support of these good, disciplined children, with the support of everybody. To close my statement, I've seen my own boss, Mr. Marong, was here. Forget about Mr. Marong. Anam, Lavin Marong, he is here. Kogu Fokma Joko special meal. Why to be fair with the occasion, I saw my brother Isa Sow there, who is the Secretary General of the Gambia Teachers Union. My son was the teachers line. Anam Mungfi. Jerejef. Why daga Hamdan ministry mun na am sen nañ whether from the region 2 here, regional director Jerejef Agisulo. Jerejef Mr. Gomez, Mr. Tambidu. You are our eyes, you are our everything. Once you are here, the Honorable Minister is around. Through you, Nye Santa, the President of the Republic, for all the support, the necessary support that this school needs. We got it. He said that our recent rank, we are ranked as third best school in the country. So that is a challenge. That is a big challenge to all of us, starting from the director, the regional director, the staff, the children, and everybody. But I am praying for Allah the Almighty that inshallah ta'ala will never be found less of what we have. Inshallah ta'ala will continue to achieve better than going decline. Ngeen ñaanal ñu loolu yalla ñu yalla dimbale ba liñ def fii ak fiñ toll inshallah ñu romb fi waaye ku gàtt ñu dellu gannaaw yalla ci yalla Musa wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wa sallallahu wa sallam ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa sallam.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina wa nabiyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi tayyibin at-tahirin wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Regional Director of Al Maktoum Foundation, Sheikh Hamdan, the Chairman of Board of Governors, Al-Hajj Imam Muhammad Sal, members of the board, Director of Munazamat Al-Dawa Al-Islamiyya, Dr. Lubna, the representative of Alekalo of New Yundu, and Council of Elders, Al-Hajj Mansour Jata and Keba Jata, Keba Boyan. Parents, teachers, Dr. Keba Baika, the senior lecturer at Gambia, University of Gambia. My mentor and my teacher, Al-Hajj Abdulatif Drame, principal of Mahad Senior Secondary School, Mahad Islami Birkam, and also my teacher, Al-Hajj Baba Drame. Both of them taught me when I was at school. So they are among those who made me what I am today. So thank you. The outgoing principal, Al-Hajj Kebajan, the incoming principal, Mr. Momo Kamara, and all other dignitaries duly and respectively observed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Definitely today marks another memorable and remarkable day in the history of Sheikh Hamdan Senior Secondary School. Mr. Keba El-Jan, as it has been said, is a veteran educationist and a veteran administrator as well. He diligently served this school for more than 2 decades, during which he has taken the school to another level in terms of development and in terms of academic performance, as we have heard from the MC. May Allah reward him abundantly for his good service. I personally worked under Mr. Jain for almost 8 years in this school. I worked here as classroom teacher, then as senior master, as vice principal, and finally as principal. So I worked under him for almost 8 years. And during my work with him, I really learned a lot from his experience in terms of school management and school administration in particular, and also in terms of administration in general, because he is an educationist and administrator as well. So I learned a lot from him. So therefore, on behalf of PTA, I wish him a better life after his retirement. As I said, I worked under Mr. Jain for many years, but during my interaction with him, I have never seen him with any of his staffs who work under him. Even if you did something wrong pertaining to your job, or you did something wrong against the code of conduct, or even if you wrong him personally, he never get angry with you, or he never address you with anger. He always invite you into his office, solve the matter, advise you in good atmosphere of understanding. I think the secret behind his success during the course of his adventures always bears in prophetic hadith, which says, La taghdab. When one of the companions of the Prophet asked him to admonish him, the Prophet said to him, don't become angry. So Mr. Jan is of that type. I think that is the secret behind his success. So on behalf of parents and teachers, once again, we wish him a better life after his retirement. On this note, I thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. والحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. والحمد لله على نعمة الإسلام وكفى بها من نعمة. Our Muslim nation over the world celebrate the birth of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is, they celebrate the guidance of Allah offer to the Ummah to follow the right path so they can cross this world to the hereafter with their reward as Muslims. We thank Allah that He offered this nation our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and offer the nation to celebrate with his birthday. Really, we are happy. We celebrate today after few days after Mawlid. By this occasion, al-wafa'u li ahli al-ata, loyalty to those whom give. This celebration under the slogan of loyalty to those whom give. Al-wafa'u li ahli al-ata. Mr. Kebajan, today we are here to tell you, Jazakallahu khaira. All these distinguished ladies and gentlemen came here to tell Mr. Jan, thank you, Mr. Jan. May Allah reward you. May Allah accept what you did for this ummah here in the Gambia. Really, we are very grateful. We appreciate. We can, as the chairman of this celebration said, we cannot mention the names, but I can say, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all of you, inshallah, we are proud today as Al Maktoum Foundation to be here to say thank you, Mr. Jan. Mr. Jan appointed here as a principal 2003. That time, Sheikh Hamdan Senior School for girls, they have only 170 students. No one knows Sheikh Hamdan School. But after his administration, few years after, all the Gambia now knows Sheikh Hamdan School. Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah for that. But that cannot happen without the effort of Mr. Jan and his colleague. Today, Sheikh Hamdan School have 1,200 and more than 1,200 and Sheikh Hamdan Senior School now one of the best schools, thank Allah for that, in the Gambia. As Mr. Kujabi said, now we, as the third school over the Gambia, really we are proud. That cannot happen without the leadership of Mr. Jan. But as the life, change should happen in the life. Now the admin of Sheikh Hamdan School continue as Mr. Jan leave it. His same group, his same staff will leave the school, follow his steps. On his steps, inshallah, the school will continue for the next years, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. I cannot say a lot, but we are very grateful. We appreciate Mr. Jan's effort. May Allah protect him and his family. May Allah accept all his work about this nation, not about Sheikh Hamdan School, but he is one of the works members. He is one of the Islamic or Arabic language subject in the Gambia, and he is also the one representative Gambia in last time in Sierra Leone as one of the observers of the election, last election in Sierra Leone. We have the proud, really, that Mr. Jan, one of our leaders, one of our staff, he our principal, he is the one who did all the effort. Thank you, Mr. Jan. Sheikh Hamdan and Al Maktoum Foundation will not forget your effort. We appreciate that, inshallah. And you retired now, right? Yes, you step down from the chair of principal, but you will not be far from the school, inshallah ta'ala. As I promised our teacher staff, Mr. Jan will not be far from us, inshallah. He will continue with us as supervisor, inshallah, so we can benefit from his knowledge. May Allah protect Mr. Jan. May Allah protect all his family. May Allah protect Sheikh Hamdan School. We are very grateful, our brothers and sisters whom attend this program. Thank you very much. Thank you again, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm honored to have you as my principal, my mentor, and my father. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Kujabi, let me start my remarks. My Honorable Director, Al Maktoum Foundation, the Director of Munazamat Al-Dawa Al-Islamiyya, board members of Sheikh Hamdan Senior School, my Honorable PTA Chairman, Regional Education Director Representative, principals from sister schools, my Honorable Cluster Monitor, Mr. Jaju, family and friends of Mr. Jan, other invited guests, staff and students of Sheikh Hamdan Senior Secondary School. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today is an important day in the history of Sheikh Hamdan Senior School. It is important because as our beloved principal, Mr. Kaba Eljan, prepares to say goodbye to us, it is only fitting to express my deepest appreciation and admiration for his exceptional leadership, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the school and the community at large. Let me highlight some of his remarkable qualities and achievements of Mr. Jan, showcasing his impact on students, teachers, and the entire institution. 1. Inspirational leadership. Throughout his entire tenure in this school, Mr. Jan has exemplified extraordinary leadership skills that have inspired and motivated everyone around him. His ability to lead by example, set high standards, and foster a positive learning environment. He has also been instrumental in shaping the success of the school. His visionary approach has transformed the school into a hub of innovation and academic excellence. He has consistently encouraged creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration among students and staff. The second quality is student-centered approach. One of the most remarkable aspects of Mr. Jan's tenure has been his unwavering focus on the well-being and success of every student. He has demonstrated an exceptional ability to connect with students on a personal level, fostering a sense of belonging and ensuring that each individual feels valued. Mr. Jan has implemented various initiatives aimed at enhancing student engagement and promoting holistic development, from organizing extracurricular activities to providing counseling support. He has gone above and beyond to ensure that every student receives the necessary guidance and support to thrive academically, emotionally, and socially. The third quality of Mr. Jang is collaborative spirit. Mr. Jang has been a true advocate for collaboration among teachers and other staff members, parents, and the wider community. He firmly believes that collective efforts yield the best results and have actively fostered an environment where everyone's voice is heard and respected. By encouraging open communication channels, Mr. Jang has facilitated effective teamwork and promoted a culture of shared responsibility. He has actively sought input from all stakeholders, valuing diverse perspectives and leveraging them to make informed decisions that benefit the entire school and the community. The fourth quality of Mr. Jang is impact on teachers. Mr. Jang's impact extends beyond students. He has also played a pivotal role in nurturing and supporting our dedicated teaching staff, recognizing the importance of professional development. He has provided numerous opportunities for growth, including workshops, conferences, and mentorship programs. Furthermore, Mr. Jang has created a supportive and inclusive work environment where teachers feel valued and appreciated. His opened-up policy and willingness to listen to concerns have fostered a sense of trust and collaboration among the various departments, resulting in increased job satisfaction and ultimately benefiting the student. The last but not the least quality of Mr. Jang, his legacy and lasting impact. As Mr. Jang prepares to embark on a new chapter in his life, his legacy within our school and the community will endure. His tireless effort, transformative leadership, and unwavering dedication have left an indelible mark on our institution. The positive changes implemented under his guidance will continue to shape the lives of students for years to come. The values instilled, the lessons learned, and memories created will forever be cherished by those fortunate enough to have been part of this journey. Thank you for your years of dedication. Congratulations on your well-deserved retirement.
Because you see, education, the ultimate panacea and medication, education, the barrier of the offspring of the future, education, the true deserver of man's true dedication, education, the emancipation and Catholicism from the rupture of ignorance and cognitive fracture. To recover from the pangs of ignorance to the limitless boundaries of knowledge and its fragrance, thereby building bridges and paving ways that lead one to his destiny, and bridges that link one to his fate that lies dominant and volatile, only waiting to be awakened and achieved through education. Education is the thing that can rise a mansion from a dungeon. Karawale ake nyandambul kono lad keda bunjambal kono ti karawale atinna molmel katama ni suwol ni nyonkomon ni falula bi wol katama ni kuluntilal. Education is the thing that can unlock those potential in you that have been locked in the prison of ignorance. So madahani kairobe sorondil karawantoro ni chawo soto kaile. So yes, undoubtedly, education is the key to success. So I am married to education, and I am so with education, my path to success is correctly paved. So learn, because it is your backbone and essence of living. When our mothers give birth to us, God made it so that we know nothing at that time. So understand that it is the plan of the Almighty that you must learn to become what your destiny preserves for you. You must learn to become who you are supposed to be. You must learn to become yourself. And never forget to consider why the first verse revealed to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Ikra, which means story. And yes, the Prophet said, Talbul elmun faridadun. Thank you all for your kind attention.
The board chair, Mr. Mohammed Saad, and the Imam Ratib of Farafenye, who came all the way from Farafenye this morning to attend this occasion. Thank you very much, Imam, for coming all the way. Mr. Momadou Satu Diba, representing Chakubantang diaspora, that is our Gambians outside this country, is representing them. Mr. Diba, I salute you. Mr. Ibrahim Ajaju, the Amir Hajj, Chairman of the Hajj Commission. Mr. Jaju, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Director of NGO Affairs, Mr. Jadi, and Mr. Jabu, thank you very much. We've been working under your organization for decades. Thank you for coming all the way. The Khalifa of Iran, Sheikh Jabi, has just arrived. Sheikh Jabi, assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Get the condom. And my principal, Negada Al-Hadi led by the Islamic Dokumati, Apanabijani, assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Nendo from Negada Al-Hadi Baba Dramati, the former ambassador to Saudi Arabia, may I look at Kujama Punapoto, may I look Mojama Malo, a representative of Yudum Imam. And Alcalo, face the camera. No, if I'm condona. Yo, Nakarani do for Nambejang. May I don't Silla Lemopa, is it Pamor Silla? Around is the proprietor of Caravan of Mercy. Gambia Teachers Union, the Secretary General Mr. Sauti, despite short notice, Afanam Pelejabi. On behalf of my family, and in our members sitting at Nyato, Babla Karabaki. The Mundumea on Containala. Well, it all started in 1994 when I first returned from the Middle East after completing my undergraduate and postgraduate studies in the Middle East. I was then, of course, posted to Hermitage School for 20 good years, and then from there to Mansakonko as deputy governor. But the reason for going to Mansakonko was that the former president, Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara, appointed me as an ambassador to the Arab world, but the intention was for me to come to Mansakonko and serve there for 1 month and then later proceed to the Arab world. I came to Mansakonko on the 21st of July 1994, and the following day, Yahya Jammeh took over. So unfortunately, when these military people came, led by Yahya Jammeh, they said I cannot go because they are bringing military commissioners who have no civilian background. So I had to stay in Mansakonko for 7 good years. But before the completion of my tenure there, I was terminated without any reason. But later, Babini Mansa Yahya Jammeh acknowledged in his error, and then of course rescinded that termination and promoted to the rank of Deputy PS local government under the leadership of late Vice President Aliou Badara Diouf. And then from there, 2002, honorably retired. But interestingly, the reason why I'm saying interestingly, in the sense that I retired from government in 2002, and today we are witnessing another retirement, which is retirement by excellence. Definitely, I came to this school here, and at that time, as the director said, the school population was less than 2,000. 200 rather. And then I have managed, and then it was only two streams, that is science and commerce. And then later, I struggled to bring, arts here. But after all, the Al Maktoum Charity Foundation, their intention was to empower girls' education in this country. That was the reason behind it was named Sheikh Hamdan Senior Secondary School for girls. Until 2015, when the stakeholders appealed to us because of our performance, that to include boys as well. So that is how boys are included. But however, still now, more than 80% of the school population are all girls. So, alhamdulillah, we are grateful to Al Maktoum Charity Foundation, led by Mohammed Mumin. And inshallah, as you have said, I will continue to support the school. I will continue to support the school, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Rahmatullah to you all. A lot has been said. A lot has been done since in the morning to say about my father, but I will keep this short and precise to a way whereby other speakers that have talked, I will not emphasize on that. After a 5 decade of self-service to the country, your time has come to retire. I know it has been a bittersweet moment to be at this point, but it has been a profound impact you have made on the educational landscape of this country, the life that you have taught, and your generation of Gambians that you have taught and mentored can never be overemphasized. What is the moral of the story? A successful life and a faithful path can never be your career. Rather, it has been everything to do with your passion and everything that my father worked in a central government for some time. Teaching and education has always been his passion. So I will say to you all, follow your passion, and it's always going to be easy for you to go with. On behalf of my family, neighbors, friends, I want to pay a homage to him for working this career for us, while he has been a source of inspiration for me, my siblings, and others that we share him with. It's not easy to be a father, but it's difficult to be a good parent. You have been the true definition of hard-working Gambian parent to me, my siblings, and we are honored to have you as a father. A sincere thanks and appreciation goes to the management, to the staff, to our Maktoum Charity Foundation, and teachers, students, to put in this day for us, to my father. On a final note, I will pray the Almighty to bless you with a good health, a long life, and forever be with us. Amen. Thank you.
FM nder Sara Brikama kala mo ganduda ada wada business a yeyat wala ka sodallo yetto Home Digital FM min balla on jeyon business aji mundi minen on dañani ko wayno radio talk show ngaron Home Digital FM njodo don jewdi don e yimbe be kala no dono business aji mundi jaari so jidi advertisement minen onin badana e kala ko ganduda don jidi halan jama'o den gande ko media o jogi fof den ar Home Digital FM kala na client be mabe hodo gonda hono be badata hambe baama yotto through Home Digital FM continue business aji mundi min jeena ondi e ko yaabi saydi hebde ko laabi wodo call 7343125 wala 2005770 6201413 7668394 Home Digital FM njotto de don business aji mon di jaha yeso